Hey guys, Dugiedugdug here and welcome to the video. And today the redstone invention that I'm showing you guys that I've made is actually one that you will have seen before if you keep up with the videos on this channel. And that's because this is actually a minigame that I made in my Let's Play series. So that was in, I think, episode 5, which is on my channel. If you guys haven't been watching that, do watch that because it's a great series, and I'm really proud of what we've done in that series so far. In episode 5, we built a minigame, which was this minigame. It's called Chance Your Arm, but obviously you guys don't have to call that if you want to build it in your own world. That's just the name I've come up for it. But yeah, so this is basically, as you can see, I'm just kind of giving you guys a view of it. It's all survival. There's no command blocks needed. So yeah, basically what it's going to be is you're going to build it in modules. So I've got, I think, 9 modules here, and the person will choose a button and they'll hit that button and the pistons will push the minecart off there, and that will bring the minecart around, and then each minecart would have random loot in. I haven't done that yet. I keep falling off. I haven't done that, but they would have random loot in, and then basically they'd pay a certain amount. So for example, on my Let's Play, you pay 2 diamonds, and then you might get something worth 2 diamonds, you might get something not worth 2 diamonds. It's kind of a luck-based game. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys how to build this. I'm just going to show you guys one module, because you can see it's done in modules, but you can build as many modules as you like. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I'm going to do it anyway. So before we get started, I just want to let you guys know, this will use storage minecarts, so make sure you got them crafted up if you're going to follow the tutorial now. And B, this has to be facing either west or east. It doesn't work facing north or south. So just bear that in mind before you start building it. But let's go over here and we'll start the tutorial. Okay guys, so what you'll need for each module is 3 redstone torches, 2 redstone repeaters, 2 pistons, a powered rail, obviously a minecart, storage minecart, and then you will need some building blocks, and then some glass, possibly, if you want to do the window like I did over there in that design. Which that design isn't designed nicely, but you know, you can add that. That's not part of the redstone. So yeah, basically what you're going to want to do is, this is the block that will be the shelf for the minecarts. So let's just extend this out, and I obviously can't place blocks. And then basically what you're going to want to do is, on the back of this block, whichever one you're building at the moment, you're just going to put a redstone torch. So I'm going to put redstone torch there, and this is where we're going to build the module. So you put the redstone torch there, and then you build up by, oh damn it, you build up by 4 blocks, I think it is. Yep, and then you go a downward piston, and then no, you don't. You go 3 blocks. I'm sorry, 3 blocks, and then a downward piston, and then on the underside of that downward-facing piston, you're going to have a forward-facing piston like this. And then you're going to come up here, and you're going to build off here. So you've got a block up here, so that if you put a torch there, it would power this piston. And then what you're going to do is basically run a kind of curvy line shape along here, as you can see. You're going to run that there, and then you're going to have the you're going to have 2 blocks at the end here. You can keep this going on for as long as you want, depending on how far you want this away from the button panel. But basically, above where you want the button, I forgot to mention that you need a button. Obviously, you'll need a button to place, press. So you have, where the button is, you'll have a torch on top, and then a repeater here on 1 tick, and a repeater here on 1 tick, and then a torch here, which will then fire that down. And if this piston is down here facing outwards, you've done the right thing. So you want to just reset that there. Obviously, I can't place. And yeah, anyone that watched the video for the Let's Play, this is done slightly differently because it's a lot cheaper this way. Anyway, so setting up the storage minecart, what you're going to do is place a block here with a powered rail on it and the storage minecart on top. Then you're going to fill it with whatever loot you want. So let's open it and just fill it with some random loot there. And then you're going to break this block, and it will fall down into this position. Now you want to not nudge this, because if you nudge it, then you can mess it up, and the system could either not push the minecart out, or it could accidentally push 2 minecarts out, stuff like that. So you want to make sure not to nudge it now. And you're basically going to build a bunch of those modules next to each other, and then over here is where you'd have the glass wall, so that obviously the players can't reach through and check what's in each of the loot chests. And yeah, so then we're going to set up the rails, which is pretty simple. I'm only going to do this section of it, but basically all I'm going to say is each rail has to be tilted. If it isn't tilted, then the minecart will land on it and it won't move. And obviously these have to be powered rails, which have to be powered by a redstone torch. So you're going to have it like that, and then run off around here. And I'm not going to do the delivery system. Basically, all you need to do for the delivery system is have it run up and round to a section over here where you can pick it up, as I have over here, so you guys can see it's literally just some minecarts going upwards, minecart rails, sorry, going upwards, and it goes through this block, because if it's sloped up like that through a block, it'll go straight through, and that is basically it. So you'll see now that if we stand over here and we hit this button, then it will send that loot chest off. Oh, it hasn't sent that loot chest off. Okay, that's just the lag for my recording, just so that you guys know. That's not a problem with the actual invention. I did a lot of tests with it. It should actually, when you hit that button, send it off like so, and the minecart will come so that they can collect their loot. And yeah, so that is pretty much the game. You'd obviously have a bunch of these. They'd select one at random, as you can see over here. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this redstone video, invention, and tutorial. Hope this helped you guys out in a world wherever you wanted to use this. And yeah, if you haven't watched the Let's Play series, then click the link in the description to get to episode 1, and you can go through the episodes. And also, I released the other day a trailer for my minigame called Battle of the Gods, which I've spent ages on, guys, so please do check that out if you haven't. There'll also be a link for that in the description below. Thanks for watching, guys, and goodbye.